Another day of work's done. So, fire. And this is the remains of the fire from last time. As you can see, there's a little bit of unburnt wood there. But it seems even with the vents closed all the way, it combusted. Combusted away. Right, I want to get a fire going because I've been very hungry, and so that was the remains of my fish and chips. I do not like the smell. Strange, I was absolutely... Sorry, I'll angle the camera at the exciting bit. I was absolutely famished. Really wanted it. These... No, they're not dry yet. The lime is, but not the orange. Absolutely famished. Couldn't really focus on work. You know, even simple questions were getting the better of me. So I just thought, yeah, okay, fish and chips, that'll do. Right, and then pop that there, like so. And hopefully all the grease from the fryers will make this paper nice and flammable. Highly inflammable, as the old word used to be, but that's a word which is depreciated as it confuses the modern. It's never been a logical fallacy to me that yes, if it's inflammable, it means it's flammable. Apparently, this is confusing to some people because it's saying it's not flammable. Well, then you would say it's unflammable, or flame retardant, or resistant. Inflammable. Well, why would you say? I mean, if somebody's incensed, it doesn't mean they're calm and placid. You'll have to forgive me. I get very annoyed at the way people use words changes. I don't like it. And, oh, my gloves were here. Well, that's all right. I had a spare pair. And they're still a bit damp. Yeah. Mind you, in this weather, dampness is inevitable. So I've used the last of my coal. I'll have to order some more. And I'll just make do with wood. Still got a little bit in there, as you can see. There's 40 words tonight. I imagine we'll have another attempt at doing the show from last week about something or other. Like, there we go. So that wood has caught a light, and now let's put some bits of wood there, and then get you. This is a bit like Jenga, except the end goal is you get a fire. So can I pull this stick out without collapsing my pile of fire? That is a pertinent question. See, there's a flame. So if I rest you like that, and that way you will not interfere with the flames whatsoever. Yep, there we go. There's a fire. So I'm going to get this place nice and hot. Going to open the window to get rid of that smell, which is it's making me feel nauseous. I don't often get fish and chips, not because I don't like fish, I do, but because our local chippy is not very good, and they charge a lot of money, which then again everybody's charging lots of money these days, so we can't hold them to account for that. But they've always charged an inordinate amount of money, and I just feel to myself, well, they don't have any competition. There was another chip shop in town, but they were so badly run that they were no competition. So yeah, let's just enjoy the sound of hissing. (17.5 degrees) in here. I've been cold all day. I've been rained on most of it, and I can tell you that Northamptonshire, where it was, gets a lot of rain. I don't know why. Oh, look, there's a piece that's fallen out. Let's go and put it back so it can combust completely. There we go, like so. Just retrieve that little bit there. Smother those flames. Look at it. Now the flames have to go either side. That hissing is to tell you there is steam escaping. My grandfather has logs in his house. Some are 3 years old. You can tell they're that old because they turn grey and dusty, and even those ones hiss. I feel after a certain point, oh look, the moss has caught flame. After a certain point, I think the wood gets to I want to say homeostasis, but that's not, that only pertains to body functions. Well, it gets a certain equilibrium where it cannot be less dry, it cannot be more dry, sorry, than the ambient humidity. If you want to get it dry, you'd have to put it in the kiln and bake it. Which, by the way, kiln dried wood smells lovely. I mean, cooking it, most things makes it smell good. And wood's no exception, especially if it's... I really like the smell of cooked birch. Cooked pine is very nice, although pine is not a very good firewood. I mean, it burns, but it's a very sooty fire and it makes a lot of creosote. But it don't half smell good. So anyway, I'd say those sticks are well established. It's time for a log. One moment, please. Here is a collection of logs. Do you know what? On the camera, that looks bright green. Yet to my eyesight, it's quite dull. How is it that this camera is making that more saturated? Of course, you might be watching this on the crappy laptop screen or something, so, you know, it's... yeah, that really does stand out. That's bizarre. Anyway. Look at that. In comparison, that bark, see the bark here where my thumb's on, looks red. Yet in real life, it looks... well, it's green. Brownish green. And that bit, look, it's just... It's sort of vibrant. I find it quite unusual that the camera shows things in a different light to how my eyes see them. I find it very strange. It's like, why can't you not represent what my eyes see? something's amiss here. I mean, surely if it was an accurate representation of the real world, it would look the same on the screen as it does what in my eyesight in real life. Anyway, I'm not. See, I'm going to leave it ajar like so, and then that way it'll burn nice and good. And I think Saturday I will give this a clean. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, I regret that now. Yeah. I shall have to go to Weston-super-Mare or Hastings if I want some fish, because I'm about as far as you can get from the coast in these isles, and the quality of that fish is just ugh. Oh well, we all have to live with our regrets, don't we? Toodle pip.